Hey Gen Xers, hi. So today I want to talk about 5 things you can do to maintain your mental health or to get there. I am not a mental health specialist at all. I am not a therapist. I am not a psychologist, a psychiatrist. I am none of those things. I'm a Gen Xer. Maintaining my mental health has been a struggle all these years, but these are things I found that really help. Find ways to learn and be creative. I pick up a new hobby. I started gardening last year, and this year I have 7 beds. I hit it, and things planted in the ground. It has really taken off, and the gardening has done so much for my mental health. Being out there, being physically active, and listening to the birds and the bees, but pick up something you enjoy, something you like that makes you feel creative, and whether that's crocheting or knitting or building things or whatever hobby interests you. Make sure your hobby fits your interest. Something you've been thinking about for a while. If I have time, make time. I also started YouTubing this year. Well, first off, I didn't realize how much work it was. I thought people just did videos and threw them up. I had to totally learn editing on Premiere Pro. In the last month, I've gotten actually pretty good at it, and I feel accomplished. I feel like I really learned something new at my age. At 58 years old, I learned how to edit. I have a lot left to learn, but I'm looking forward to it. So do that. Get a hobby. Learn something new. Something you've always wanted to, or you've been wanting to, and learn it. And it's going to be frustrating. The editing was very frustrating. The gardening was very frustrating. But I'm getting better at both. And it's really good for my mental health. Number 2 is try to relax and reduce stress in your life. I'm going to elaborate on that. Give fewer fucks about shit, especially other people's shit. How much of your mental space is other people's shit taken up? And that includes our adult children. I've got 5 children, and yes, we worry about them, and are they doing well? And, I have one child I worry about a lot, actually 2, but I don't let it occupy my mental space. It's their shit. You raise them. Yes, if your kid has cancer, your adult kid has cancer, yes, okay, that's stress you can't reduce, but the minimal shit, the day-to-day shit, let them sink or swim. That's hard to say, because we gave birth to them, we raised them, and we want them to do well, and when they're not, we worry about them. But how much of your mental space is being taken up by stuff you can't control? Let the stuff you can't control go. That will reduce so much stress in your life if you just let go of other people's shit and only worry about your shit. So, the next one you're not going to like very much. But, number 3, look after your physical health. I know. Look, I got in shape 10 years ago. I got in great shape. And then COVID happened. Why am I still blaming COVID? Well, it started me down a path. And it's hard to get off a path once you start on it. So the gym's closed, so I stopped going to gym, but I kept trying to eat right. And then that fell to the wayside. And it's just over the years since COVID, 4 years, I've just got into a bad pattern. So this year I tried to start a new pattern. I failed. I fell off the wagon 3 or 4 times, but get right back on. Don't wait for, oh, I'm going to start on the first of the year. Get right back on. So I'm back on it. I'd gotten over 170 pounds from 28, 29 pounds. So it's easy to get back on it. But I'm back down to 155 pounds and I'm getting more active. It's harder now than it was 10 years ago when I got in shape. And it really does directly correlate to your mental health. My mental mindset changed so much when I got in shape 10 years ago. And it's starting to change again. As I get physically better, my mental state gets better. Number 4, practice gratitude. I have to do this sometimes. I get into this woe is me mindset. You know, everything's so fucked up. Everything goes wrong. Everything is going wrong. But I have a roof over my head. I have a job. I don't enjoy it. I drive Lyft for a living. I kind of enjoy it. But, you know, I have a cat. I have 3 cats, actually. I enjoy them. They bring me love and joy. I have enough money. Well, do I have enough? Yeah, sometimes it's kind of close. But I'm grateful. Be grateful for what's in your life, whether it's the people or the things. Just show gratitude every day. You know, stop what you're doing and think about what's good in your life and be grateful for it. And number 5, talk to someone you trust. I recommend therapy. I wish I could afford it again. I went to therapy when I first moved to Georgia because I was having a mental health crisis. I was in crisis. I was having panic attacks and anxiety, such bad anxiety. I needed to speak to somebody, and my therapist helped me so much. My therapist validated me, and I wish I could afford to go back to him. Plus, I live kind of far away from him now because I moved closer to Atlanta. But I really seriously drive the 40 minutes to go see him. Again, if I could afford it, because he really helped me put things in perspective. But if you can't afford a therapist, which I can't right now either, a trusted friend. I hate to use my friend that way, but I'm also that person for her. So find somebody you can exchange that that service with. My friend Lizzie is she's who I talk to when I'm having a mental health crisis, and I think I'm the person she talks to when she is not doing well. Have a person, find somebody you trust, or seek a therapist if you can afford it. But those are crucial 5 things you need to do to get your mental health in order and maintain it. And that's it for today. I am out of here. That's my type 5 list, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.